Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Godus. I'm Nye, and things did not change as much as I expected since I last played. So I last played about 24 hours ago, and some things did change. For example, we do have a lot of faith just sitting around doing basically nothing. Notice how much faith I have in the lower left-hand corner. We got like 67,000, and I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with all this faith. So probably expand things. Just after I finished recording yesterday, I did expand our sort of base of operations here. So that's why you'll notice that we do have some extra houses here that weren't actually here last time. Basically, all I did was just expand like this. Just kind of went out to that last little shelf down there until I couldn't really expand any longer, just to give myself a couple of extra citizens, because you'll notice we're only up to about 1,500, 1,700, so we only gained about 180 or so, which, you know, don't get me wrong, that's a very large amount, that's going to help us a lot, but, you know, when we have to make up such a huge difference, about 300 total, only getting 180 in about a period of, 15 minutes or so, is kind of obnoxious. So that's something that, in my opinion, they may want to revisit a little bit the requirements for leveling up into these, because it does require a little bit more grinding than I feel is incredibly necessary when it comes to a god game. We're doing more terraforming than we are, making commandments, other stuff that you would typically, or just interacting directly with the villagers. I mean, that's one thing, in something like, say, Black and White, which is made by some of the same team, you gotta remember. In something like that, so notice that I can only pull, like, 4 layers right now, so that's why I'm not going any further out than I am now. But in something like, say, Black and White, you could interact directly with the villagers. There was just more of this god aspect, whereas in this, I'm kind of more of a third neutral party, which, I'm not sure how I feel about that when it comes to the god game. Do I want to be this, neutral party that I'm just kind of, I just kind of exist, I make things happen, but I'm not directly involved with the villagers? Do I want to, do I want to actually be the god there? Do I want to be the god? I kind of want to be the god. I should make a game like that. I want to be the god. No, this needs to go away. I don't want this. Go away. It's another reason why I don't like doing this click drag nonsense. But by doing it this way, so I, spend the least amount of, faith possible while still getting a fair amount of houses here. Like, we're not going to get anything good or huge or amazing. I see some... There's something here. What could this be? I think it's the first underwater one we've seen. So that's kindling. Apparently there's, there's burnables underneath the water, apparently, for as much sense as that makes. So let's start pulling this out. Let's get ourselves a little bit more space, get a couple more houses. We'll start filling these in. And right now, the name of the game for us is just, let's make space for people. I was considering momentarily just doing this completely off-screen, but I figured it would be interesting for us to explore, because there's always resources for us to find. And I'm sure other people are looking for some of these. Like, I have no idea where the cliff sculpting is, and that's something I have to find. So I figure other people may be looking for these. So we can use this as a, community resource for everybody. I'll find it for you guys, then you guys will have it. Hopefully. Let's get rid of a little bit of this. Oh, good, we got a level 2 out of that. Get rid of that. Can I, if I pull this back enough, will that allow me to get something better out of this spot here? So once again, the Bringer of Pinus, I believe, is the name of the user who told me to click and drag from the bottom. So once again, thank you to Bringer of Pinus for helping me with that. That makes my life so much easier. Okay, so I think we've probably milked this for as much as it's currently worth. So let's go ahead and get a ton of citizens to just work their way up that coast. I should have... just pop a couple of these. Now notice they can only, I can only get so many from this area, so I got to start moving up into town, and these guys are going to have to move their way around so they can actually fill these houses out. And by move around, apparently I mean won't do anything. So all these people are going to die, apparently. That's what's going to happen. Okay, let's see if we can make, do we have anything? Okay, why are these guys all, ooh, we got, like, look at all these gems. Okay, this ground is all blighted, which I'm not happy about. But we did get a bunch of gems. Brings up to 217, so I may, I don't want to do that. That's not worth it. I may, ooh, we got a god card over here. What is this god card? That is land expansion. Fantastic. That's actually really good for me. So that opens up a gigantic area. This looks exciting. Let's see if we can fill this in. And, it's a lot of blighted land. Ooh, hello, there's a, this is right out in the open. Or, I thought it was out in the open. There we go. Let's go ahead and open that up. That's some plaster. Let's go searching for resources. While I have access to this, while I have nothing in particular that I'm hunting for, let's go searching for resources here. Got a pickaxe. I think I see a little bit of something back there. No? Okay. It's, God, I hate that sound. I don't want that sound. That sounds creepy. I don't want it. We got some plaster over here. What else do we got? Do we have anything else? We got some... Okay, there's one there. Got some limestone. Well, I mean, I'm kind of assuming that at some point we're going to learn that that sound was a bad thing all along. Got some kindling. What about over here? That's where we're going to learn, like, there's an evil god that's working with us. Got some more plaster. Got here. Animal furs. Got some more right here. So freaking creepy! One thing I really wish, maybe I should go look in the options menu for this one. Okay, hold on. So we got some gold. Can I access this? Is this out of my reach? Yeah, that's out of my reach. Okay. Any other ones? Oop, got one here. I wonder what the difference is between the various chests. Like that one, did that one just not have textures loaded? Or are these different types of chests? There's some pickaxes. I wonder about these things. How about that? Animal furs. We got another one in this general direction. Let's get rid of this stuff. Luckily, we have just all kinds of belief to use for this. There's some clay. Anything else that's interesting to me? I think that's going to be about it. I think we've basically opened up about as much as we can. So I think it's going to be time to start filling this stuff in. And then we're going to start, we're going to, I guess, beautify this blighted land. We're going to beautify the swampland so we can get rid of the swamp. It looks like my powers might be a little bit weakened in the swamp, too. That's what I was going to do. Let's go into the options real quick. No. It's not here. Okay. Rotate left, rotate right, zoom in, zoom out, open book. What I was hoping to see... Maybe it's in game options? Thy name is no. Toggle full screen, set resolution, nope, none of that. Okay. What I was kind of hoping is that there was going to be an option that if I rotate the camera will freaking stay rotated. Because it's kind of annoying to be like, to rotate the camera to fill a hole, but if you move the camera at all, it immediately unrotates. You know, I'd like if the camera stayed rotated the way I rotated it. That would be, that'd be just peachy. But, you know, apparently I'm not worth that. Okay, so we're going to continue to level out this area. This seems like the best area for me to work in right now, is this backwoods area back here. Because there's a lot of potentially open land for me to develop a lot of plots. Now, I think I commented on earlier, but I do want to kind of reiterate. Someone did bring up that I should probably look into doing a lot of level 1 houses and have those kind of fill in and then destroy them in order to make it so there's already people here to build the bigger level houses faster. And, that's, I think Agamemnon said that. They're not wrong. That's not a bad idea. It's just, one, it's a lot of work. It's not only do I have to clear the land in order to make the level 1 houses even possible in the first place, but then after I clear the land, I have to get them to build their houses and then re-clear the land in order to get rid of the houses. Like, it's this whole, it's a lot of work for not a lot of gain, whereas I would much rather just make a lot of space and then let them make their houses over a period of time while I'm not playing, as I've been doing over the past episode or two. That seems like a much better use of time. That way, you know, you guys are not just sitting there watching me make not a lot of advancement, and I also don't have to do a lot of off-screening. I don't really like off-screening all that much, so I'm trying to avoid doing as much of that as possible while still exploring around here. So this is just so much easier to do it like this. So I really like this. So once again, Bringer of Pyness, you are awesome, and you've saved me a whole bunch of work. I appreciate it. So let's close up these holes. And we'll suture them up. So if you were a god surgeon, if you were... So let's say this is God Surgeon Simulator right now, because that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm closing up the earth here. Which is... I mean, let's face it, that's what I'm doing. But if you were the god surgeon here, what would you suture with? Would you suture with, like, copper? Is that what you would do? Copper would be your sutures, and you just let the land heal? That's such a stereotypical, you know, in a lot of the, a lot of, like, say, Western movies where you have that stereotypical, you know, Native American character. There'll be comments like the land needs to heal, things like that. So that's the mental image I get, is some doctor, you know, handing the land, let's say 2, like, volcano, like, lava nuggets or something, and saying, take 2 of these, call me in the morning. Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to think of what could be medicine for land. Take 2 trees and call me in the morning. Okay, so we are extending a lot of this. Check this out. Got some level 5s that are going here. The other problem is with Blighted Land, because the color is so uniform, I'm having a hard time telling exactly how deep these pits are, like how much I filled in, because these colors are just uniform all the way down, whereas outside of the pits, you know, the different layers have different colors. Inside the pits, exact same color. So I have no idea in Swampland how deep this goes. This seems like a very Peter Molyneux thing. If you notice, like, the, like, in the beautified land, we have the, you know, butterflies and all that effects, but in the swampland, we have these moths. That's such a thing that he does. I just remember in Fable, when you were evil, you had, like, moths running around your head, but if you were good, you had, like, a halo and butterflies and stuff like that. So you can't cover up Swampland. Swampland, you gotta just, you know, gotta go with it. Another level 5. We're doing pretty good. We're gonna set this up, making a lot of space here. God, I so want cliff sculpting level 2. Let's look at our book real quick. What do I have to do to get cliff sculpting level 2? Let's see. Oh, right. It's the agriculture. We have no idea what this means. Boy, that's irritating. I wish I knew what that meant, because that's what I need right now. I need cliff sculpting level 2, because I'm assuming that'll let me move like 8 layers at once, something like that. And do you have any idea how useful that would be? I'll tell you, very useful. Okay, you know what? All this is annoying me. Hold on. Where's my beautify? Because this is annoying me. So let's just scrub this out of existence. I have no problem using a bunch of faith in order to do this. That way I don't have to worry about blighted land causing me trouble. Let's do one more just for giggles. I love how the trees perk up when you do this. Okay. The problem is we have... Okay, so there's this thing way down here, but my people have to be able... See, here's the problem. Now I've beautified up the land, and once again, the colors are so uniform. It's really hard to tell exactly where everything is. Okay, but we have made a lot of space for our people. So I think it's time we're gonna... I guess I'm gonna close off this little wound here. And the problem is I have no idea how deep this goes. We're gonna close this off a little bit, and then we're gonna go ahead and allow people to settle here, because we have a lot of potential plots here. Close that off. And we have this temple over here to the left, this little mount here. Thing is, I have no idea what that mount is, because it's not a land expansion, because it's in the middle of a land expansion we already got. So it's not a land expansion. It's got to be something else. I wonder. Okay, let's finish filling this in here. And then we should be good for the most part, I think. Okay, I don't really need a... Okay, this must be... How deep is this? Oh, wow, this is really... I see, that's the camera angle... Whoa, no, don't do that. The camera angle was kind of screwing with me. I had no idea how deep this was because there's no way to tell just based off the colors in question. So we're just going to even this out a little bit, and then we're going to call it good. A little more, even that out, because I can just kind of like these regular lines here. As good as I can get them. Okay. So we have a lot of space we just made. That should be good for a couple plots. Unfortunately, it looks like I can't get enough people down there, because none of these other ones have enough space. Now, what I can always do is I can place a totem, like, right here, and if I do that, some of these houses around here should... What's up with you guys? Why are you guys not producing people? What's going on with you guys? I don't get it. Is that totem's active, isn't it? Yeah, that totem's active. I don't know what's going on. Okay, you guys can produce people. But none of the houses around here are able to produce... Okay. These guys can produce people. Good. It's interesting. Very interesting that I can't get people to go to that totem. You guys can produce. So these guys... These houses got built pretty fast. So that's good news. But, what are you guys trying to do? Are you guys... Oh, these guys want to go build into these housing spots. But they basically... They have no way of getting down there. Okay, Okay, can I draw this back a little bit without destroying these two houses? That's what I want to know. Because I need to be able to build some steps so that these guys can get down. Am I willing to accept the fact that... Okay, hold on. Let's see if this will help these guys. Can you guys get down now? Is this something you're able to do? Why can't you guys step down this? Okay, let's... No, did not want to do that. I want to do that. And let's do... Let's see, I'm building out a little bit too much, but I'm trying to make it so I can get some steps down here so these guys can actually go down. Can you go down? That's all I care about. Can you now descend and build? Yeah, come over here. There's steps over here. Just lost some people. Yes, you can... Look, I've got steps here. God, people are dying, and there's nothing I can do because people won't go down these freaking steps. They're dying because they're trying to go down, like, and they have no idea how to go down. Okay, here. Does this help you? Okay. Yes, they have finally understood the concept of steps. Get to work, people. Now, these idiots are just going to come and stand here. The pathfinding is kind of atrocious right now. These guys have no concept of stairs. Okay, guys. Well, we'll call it good there. Let's build 2 more people. We have so much belief available to us. I'm thinking of using some of these gems in order to... There's a lot more just there. I'm thinking of using some of these gems to build myself another settlement out of one of these places, but I'm not quite sure if I want to do that. But that's going to be about it. So I will let the game run. Well, I mean, once again, by let the game run, I mean I will... let's go ahead and beautify this while I talk. I'm going to let the game do its thing, and we will just let the game, you know, sit, and when I get back to it, which may be tomorrow, maybe the next day, I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to do my schedule for uploads on Godus. But when I get back to it, hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more, yes, people who want to settle. But hopefully we'll be seeing a lot more upkeep on this. Hopefully we'll be seeing getting closer, a lot closer to 1,700, which is the big number that we want to see. And, you know, we'll hopefully very, very soon be able to get into the Bronze Age. We're getting closer and closer, because I'm sure I have all the resources. We just have to actually get there. But this outro is taking too long. So I'll see you guys next time. As usual, comment in the comments if you think you know better than I do. If you have ideas that I haven't heard about, let me know. And, you know, hit like if you like this and you want to see more. And please subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you guys soon.